How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I love the young people.
You know, when 2024 ended, I was really hoping we would leave all of this Diddy party stuff behind, where every month we would get someone who ends up being exposed for trying to do Diddy stuff with children, and yet, here we are. It's almost as if 2024 came back for a round 2. And look, listen, 2024 had an insane start where lots of stuff happened, and the same can definitely be said for 2025. But the last thing we need to start the year with is someone being exposed as a Diddy enthusiast. And that's exactly what we're going to be talking about today, because 2 days ago in a Twitter post that includes a Google Doc, the creator of the game Bad Parenting just got exposed as a cupcake hunter, if you know what I mean. Now, let me just say this. If your Twitter post includes a Google Doc, or the post itself starts with something along the lines of my experience with this person, you know shit's about to get fucking real, to the point where someone will most likely either end up in jail, being sent to the shadow realm of the internet, or even maybe both. But anyways, back to the topic. As you can see right here, there is an updated version of the Google Doc because the previous one was presumably deleted. Now, unlike most Google Docs where they would all be incredibly long to read, this one is surprisingly short, but still has its fair share of proof in the form of screenshots of Discord chats. So with that being said, let's get right into it. If you guys want the whole document, I'll be sharing it in the description. Despite the document being short, I will still show you guys the most relevant parts to this case. On, a famous game developer who made the game Bad Parenting, but also owns a Discord server called the 2002 Games, used it for anything related to art gaming and development of his own game, lately was caught talking with a 14-year-old and labeling her as his quote-unquote girlfriend, which is a direct act to pedophilia. The victim was also trying to avoid him, but Anna was persistent in his acts, saying words that vary from vor fetish to direct intimacy. Here's the doc if you want it. But he displayed weird reactions and behaviors after the document got out and denied the truth that he is a groomer or a pedophile, which is what we will be talking about. Alright, so let me go ahead and make it clear that I did try to click on the hyperlink in the screenshot, but I ended up getting a pop-up that said that this content is no longer available. So we're gonna have to content ourselves with this short document, which is fine, because as I mentioned earlier, it contains everything we need to see for today's video. But in other words, feel free to pause the video whenever the screenshots are showing up, so you can take the time to read these by yourself. So right now, we are in the denial part of the document, in which An, the creator of Bad Parenting, denies these allegations, but ends up contradicting himself with messages that he would send hours after he made the initial statement, with some of these messages being absolutely unfucking hinged, which goes to show that he only made the statement just to save face and salvage what remains of his reputation. And the point gets proven further when he said that it's natural for him to normalize actions, even his own, which explains why he's perfectly fine with sending messages in the server that show his carelessness about this whole situation by straight up making jokes about it. And now we are at the second and last part of the document where he tries to shift the blame on a 16-year-old girl. Again, feel free to pause the video so you can read everything on the screen by yourself. Now let me just go ahead and say this. This dude mentions how he has tried to end things between him and the girl multiple times. It shouldn't be that hard. This guy is 22. He is a grown-ass man. All he had to do was to block the 16-year-old in question, and that's it. But he is using this excuse as a way of indirectly saying that he didn't feel the necessity to end the things here and there, and that if he was never caught doing all of this shit, he most likely would have kept on going with his shenanigans for God knows how long. The only thing I want out of this is that the message spreads, so that the people know the truth. And of course, I also want this guy to end up in jail, because the things he said in those screenshots are absolutely fucking disgusting. No one should ever say this to a child, regardless of whether or not it's only a joke. Anyways, with that being said, thank you guys very much for watching this video. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And most importantly, make sure to share this video around so that the message spreads. Any form of support is always appreciated, as it means a whole lot to me. Make sure to also turn on the notification bell so that you guys don't miss out on any of my future videos. This was Kether, calling a predator out. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.